Hello everybody, my name is Benji and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I know, it's been a little while, I took a little break, but now we're gonna actually play the new content. Capiche? Capiche? Before we get started, I just want to show off a little editing thing that I learned. I learned that you can open OBS twice to capture two different scenes. Now ready? I can do this. I'm on the left side, now I'm on the right side. Now I'm big. Now I'm tiny. And now I'm back to normal. I'm going to hate myself for editing this later, but I just wanted to show off that I can move my camera now, because I realized for some games I play it gets in the way, and now it's easier to just have it as a different recording, paste it over, sync up the audio. I can move it now. But now, it's Stanley time. The time, oh boy, I have to actually reveal what time. Okay, it is 10:56 p.m. 50. Oh, yeah, almost exactly. There we go. Okay. Couple seconds off. 10:56, your favorite time of day. I forgot I was supposed to pick my favorite time. Honestly, this is pretty accurate. I like nighttime. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. I do. It's actually a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 10:56 is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is it? Extremely accurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. So am I. It's almost like this is going to be very relevant later in the episode. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders. We've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready the next time you boot up the game. Oh my god, that means we have to do an episode 4, huh? Wow. And here we go. It's new content time, people. Skip the intro. Yeah. Oh. What? Didn't even give me the choice. It just skipped the intro. Can I walk through the chair? What? Oh, I can't jump anymore. So every time I want to do the jumping glitch...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hello, narrator. It's been a while. Every time I want to do the jumping glitch, I gotta reset it. New content time.
Oh, new content?
Yes.
What does that mean, new content?
We're gonna find out. Although we've been through this before already. I just couldn't resist breaking the game. Maybe we won't break the game this time. We'll just play the new content.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Okay,
As you may
sure.
know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I was a fetus back then.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
Which is what
a
we're playing
reimagining
right
of the game
now.
for consoles and home computers.
Home computers. This is a home computer.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world
Well, it's
over.
more content.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await
Yes.
in the Stanley Parable
New.
Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
It does.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure
we get
it's just
stuck
the
in
beginning of a mesmerizing
We're
adventure.
gonna get stuck in the elevator for a second. I can still tip-tappity type. Always got my keyboard.
Is it broken? What's going on
Trust
here?
the keyboard.
Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
It's kind of boring.
I have to
Kinda
say,
boring, new
initial
content.
impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Jump circle.
All right.
We'll use one.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
That's it. I gotta save him.
Is that it?
Yes.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell,
More.
I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes.
What else we got?
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Why is this a bridge? What's down here? Thank you for playing the new. Enjoying the
That's
new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see,
Very
Stanley?
nice.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base
I
rush a
am the
cheap
sign now.
expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get
Yep,
me
this is
started
my
on the
life.
level of craftsmanship that's gone
This
into
is
it.
my
In
life.
fact, I'm
I
looking
live in
right
the
now
sign.
at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally
There's a
accountable.
chair.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up
Sit
too
in the
much
chair.
anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks.
Okay.
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Sure.
What do you say, friend?
Is that? No. That's not actually it, right? Nope. This is very new. It's the original office.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent!
What if I don't?
I want to show you something! Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Bruh. It's just no. I'll go in the vent. That was very mean. I'm offended. The narrator has offended me.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
How long can I make this go on for? Okay, that's it. Sure. You never know. You never know with this game. Always something new. What we got? What we got? What we got? Whee! Okay. Where are we going?
Okay, you remember how
okay.
cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
You ripped things
Just
from
our
Amnesia.
little secret.
That's what I got from
Take a
this.
look.
This looks ripped straight out of the original Amnesia game. It dead ass does. Just like the kind of architecture, or like Dark Souls.
I call it the Memory Zone.
The Memory
It's where I've been
Zone.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on
Or like this
PC.
basket in this phone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how
2013,
wonderful Stanley Parable
when
was
Benji was
before it was
8
sullied with a
years
cheap
old.
re-release? Remember back in October
I
of
was a
2013
fetus.
when the game originally launched? Back
There
then,
it is.
video games had integrity. Back then,
Memory,
it
sweet
all
memory.
meant something.
It's in here.
Oh, the
nothing.
waste.
Don't forget. That's the original ending. Leaving ending. Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Audience Award 2014. It's an award for The Last of Us with the Stanley Parable pasted over it. Good times. The original remake. Right, because it started out as a mod for Half-Life. And then they turned it into an actual game. Nope, still not correct. Why doesn't it take my actual time? Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. Very nice. Trip down memory lane. $1 bill. A Stanley Parable demonstration. It's the demo. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. It's impossible to get this achievement. Wow. All this stuff happened. Stanley's fucking dead in that one. It's so peaceful. I want to sit on the bench. Oh, it's wet.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Yep.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how
it's not
grand and
wrong.
all-encompassing the original
There's a bunch
Stanley
of shit in
Parable
this.
was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't
Sad.
even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No,
it's
it's
just
not.
a husk now. A lifeless husk.
Lifeless husk
with
indeed.
an hour of new elevator content.
Don't read any reviews except this one. If you want to read it, pause. Because I don't want to read this. My dyslexic brain doesn't like that. We all saw me play Baldi's Basics yesterday, probably. I couldn't even do simple math without switching the numbers around. I did 1 minus 2 and said it was 1 instead of -1. Basement. Damn. Okay. What? Okay. The original remake. It's Stanley. He's Person of the Year. Oh, what is this place?
Here's another
Source.
moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley
9,
Parable is both a richly stimulating
I thought this
commentary on
was
the
a
nature
staircase.
of choice in games, and one that offers some of the
Bruh.
most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding
been lied
choices
to.
I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was
It's the
perfect.
blue and red doors.
It didn't need anything else. It didn't need
Stanley
new
Parable
content. It just
or-
needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Ooh, what's in here? The serious room. I can't go in. Can I go in the basement now?
These were simpler times, Stanley,
I can.
but I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Ew, the memory
What's this?
zone
What's
got
down
icky.
here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at
Steam.
these in years. I can't
Steam
even imagine what's been
reviews.
collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Only 3 hours?
Honestly, I could
Actually,
not be bothered to play
I think
this
I
game
only
to
have
full
3
completion.
hours right
the
now.
narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
I mean, only at some points.
Trying to be funny.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Okay. It's raining. That's new. Oh, here's another.
Okay,
This
let's
one
see
says
what this
good.
one says.
This one
While
says
the idea
bad.
for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Only a little.
You can tell me if
tad
I'm preachy.
bit.
Honestly, you can.
I mean,
Oh,
you're doing it
goodness.
right now.
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I
try
have
and
always thought of the
commentate,
game's
then I'm just
dialogue
talking
as
over
being
it.
rather terse.
It's
to
not
begin
easy.
with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my
raining.
otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps
feel
the
like a
Stanley
failure.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Bonk. Ooh, water.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip
I
button.
wonder if these are real reviews.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Okay.
Not if it means we can strike these negative
okay, we're
reviews
going in the
from
water, I
record.
guess.
Only positive reviews of the Stanley
okay.
Parable.
Oh, that's a
my
whole
motto
building.
today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the
Door.
customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh. Oh,
And
okay.
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you
That's
forward in
gone.
time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with
Bucket
just
was
the push of a
behind.
button, you'll have zipped right
There's
past
gotta
it.
be something else
It's
in
what
here,
the
right?
players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have
Easter
delivered.
egg.
No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley
that the
Parable
review?
is a game for the people, and if
know.
the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
If I don't.
Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes...
Well,
Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a
Does the
long,
clock
rambling
move?
monologue full of
Let's see, this
unnecessary
is
verbal
1:05.
flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice. Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the
10
power
minutes
of the
of
button.
15.
The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption,
15.
it's
15
right
minutes
at your
have passed.
fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this.
We'll find
and
out.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the
been
button has been skipping
another
through is
45
becoming
minutes.
longer and longer.
Hour-ish.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate,
How
I
long
do
does it go on
suggest that we
for,
not
if you
press
just let
the
him
button
go on?
again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated,
Sure, we'll do
and we
laps.
can say goodbye to it and just
Get our
wait.
steps in.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know.
Where did the door go?
Oh.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yeah.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't
know.
think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
Nope.
I'll take any of... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of
Damn.
the room. Stanley,
Are the
the
lights
door
going
is
out?
gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door.
That's
Stanley.
nice.
There's... Oh, Stanley.
The lights are going out.
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been...
Jesus Christ.
Well, 2 weeks. I've
There's
been
still
sitting here all
light
that
back
time,
here, though.
just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't
I
that
think
feel like what we've
skip.
already been doing? Oh, hello. It's you. You're
Oh,
here
it's
again. Welcome.
dark.
I have had time to think
Oh,
about
the
you
plant's
and
dead.
about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I
clock
stopped keeping
stopped.
track after a year. Have you ever sat down in
year?
one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days.
Oops. Oh. Oh, he's gone. He's very, very gone. Why is it so depressing? I asked for new funny content, not for depresso, espresso, depresso, boop. What? What's beeping? What is that? Is it the button? The button's beeping?
But they didn't understand the game was never
okay,
meant to be
he's
funny.
back.
It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
Okay.
they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
I guess
it
we'll
wasn't
do laps
enough.
for a bit.
They
We'll
had
let
to
'em
leave
talk.
a pathetic
Let's just
little
sit
thumbs down
and
review
listen.
and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
Yep.
The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person
How many
at
laps have we
every
done?
moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim
gonna
for
skip
no
soon.
reason other than to do so? Yes!
One more lap.
Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are
True.
a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment
Preach,
is
man.
now
That's
our
what he's
lives.
been doing.
It has come to represent us. It absolutely must
I'm
speak
sorry.
to who we are.
It had to be done. Oh, he's gone again. The button's broken. Oh, no, it's just taking longer and longer to press.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Oh,
end,
Jesus.
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end,
It's
is never the
dripping.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh my God,
the
it's
end is never
creepy
the
now.
End, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
How long
end.
does he say
is
it
never
for?
The end is never the end, is
Is it just
never
a
the
loop?
end, is never the 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 end, is
I
never
think it's
the
just a
end,
loop.
is never the end, is never the end.
And he's gone. We'll do our loop. Oh, this pipe's starting to leak a lot now. Hello? Skip time. Oh. I think it's broken a little bit. We're underground. Since when? No, the plant. Clock's still vibing though. Oh. It's sunny. Can I climb out? You should let me climb out. Please? Let me climb out. You can reach that and hoist yourself up. Maybe. Oh, it's so pretty. It's giving Portal 2 right now. Very Portal 2 vibes. Like the overgrowth. Right? Sounds so nice outside. It looks like there's trees out there. Why can't I climb out? I want to explore this world. I don't want to skip again. No, it's dusty now. And dark. I don't like this world. We're skipping, please. Let me skip. I don't like this world. Nope. No. I'm good. We don't like this. Please. Please, bye. Oh. That's it. The button's broken. It's so bright outside. Oh. The world has died. That's good to know. Glad to know the world is gone. And it's my fault. Can I stay on the building? Where do I go? There's nothing left. Just sand. There's rocks. Can I become a rock person? I'll live in the rocks. We'll make a rock hut. We'll eat rock meatloaf for... Oh, okay. I guess I don't get to live my rock life. That's it? What?
All of his co-workers were gone.
The fuck?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, wait. Where's the light off? New content. Plugs and everything. Wow.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. Little concerning, but whatever. We'll indulge for a bit. Oh, we're just going straight here. We gotta go jump some more. Is that what I'm getting from this? We're gonna do some jumps.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yes.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Yes.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it
okay,
lights
out. Why?
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa. The end is never the end again.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Office painting. Cool.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
There's 2 Stanleys!
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils,
that if
2
I
arms,
can
2
loosely
legs.
organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical.
So red carpet. Why is there a bus in the building? Why are there numerous buses in the building? Can I get on the buses? No. Okay then. make for a good thumbnail. We gonna wait for it. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Cool. Okay. The Stanley Parable 2.
Here we are.
Whoa.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Bucket! Merch. Oh, merch. Do you think they actually sell this merch? The end is never the end again. I mean, it'd be good marketing. The bucket. I want the
A
bucket.
common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it.
Reassurance
Well,
bucket.
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable
It's bucket time.
Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley,
Let's go,
anytime you're holding
let's
the
go. Bucket
bucket,
time, bucket
a
time,
sense
bucket time,
of
bucket time,
calm
bucket time,
and
bucket time, bucket
ease
time.
will fill your mind and your
Bucket
heart.
time is bucket
As long as you
time.
hold on to the bucket, the
Gimme.
many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley
the bucket.
Parable will feel perfectly
Gimme
normal
the
and perhaps
bucket.
even comforting. You may even come to long
I
for
didn't know
the
I could
gentle
do that.
embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance
just hold
while the
the two
bucket
mouse
is in your
buttons
arms. And to be
you
honest,
walk.
it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually
Gimme.
redesigning the game to
Gimme
be
the
less
bucket.
uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Gimme.
Come on, give it a try.
Okay.
Can you feel it?
I can.
The glow of comfort, even in the
I feel
face
great.
of crushing despair, must
I've got
already
a
be
bucket.
sweeping through your body. And in
I has
fact,
a bucket.
can I say that I
No.
do believe the bucket
They
lends you an
steal in my
air of
bucket.
charisma as well? I think that just holding
What's in
it
this
has
bucket?
made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Well, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Why is there a
All
stool
this and more await you in the
Why is
Stanley
there a
Parable
stool?
2.
Wow.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Stanley. What a nerd. How do I get up there? That's where I want to go. What is this? New features. Wow, look at all this stuff. Oh, I thought this was my headphones getting feedback. Oh, here. Maybe.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
I mean,
yes,
yeah.
yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah. We will. Oh, it's a big ol' Stanley. The hole. The infinite hole. Okay. Settings world change. That's what I'm looking for. So I may or may not have said earlier that we would be going through some sliders. I wasn't kidding. Okay, so field of view, mouse. Oh yeah, we're going through all these, and you're gonna watch me do every single one of them. Bum 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 bum. Oh wait. Wait. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Did that. Cool. Oh, there's audio. Okay, yeah. Do that. Do that.
This is a story.
Oh. Love this. Okay. Okay. Do that. Controls. D. Oh, this is something. Space. E. Left control. I did it. Did I not? No? I swear I did it. What am I doing wrong? What do I do? I think I did something wrong. What did I do? Is that not all the settings? What if I actually keep them all changed? I don't want to keep them all changed. Bonk, bonk. Bow, bow. Spo. Spooby. Do, skidoo, do. Boop, spoo, doodaloo. Boo, boo. No. Unless do I have to? No. No. Yeah, I'll turn all these down a little bit. Why not?
This
Desync off. Window there. Apply resolution. Keep resolution. Da da da. Ba da spa. Simplify controls off. We're just gonna change all of them. Well, apparently that doesn't work, and I just wasted your time. And my own time. Great. Well then. Free new easy achievement. That jump circle!
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Cool. I want this achievement, since apparently I can't get my bumpscosity yet. It just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers,
I wanted to win, but apparently I don't get a win.
Happen.
I'm gonna cry soon. This is very disappointing.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
New. Can you find them? Can you? Whoa. Whoa.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
What the fuck is that?
And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Y'all aren't creepy in the slightest. Stanley. Give me the... Oh. 1 of 6! I got a little stand. Oh, okay. Can I not walk back? Can I walk back in? Nope.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
No, I'm not done in here. Still haven't tried out the infinite hole. I think there's something else over here too. No, infinite hole sounds like a last kind of thing. This. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Okay. Sure thing.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
so bright in here.
what do players really want? And
Too
of
big?
course, the first and most obvious
right.
answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate
I
the
am
full
Jim.
experience of this feature.
I work across from a
Just
dude
play
named
along.
Dwight.
I promise
like
you'll
a
love it.
receptionist. Her name's Pam.
Okay, here we
My
go.
boss
Let's
is kind of
take
a nut.
deep
His
breath,
name's Michael.
Clear your mind, forget
Jim.
whoever
Now
you
let me just
are,
have a
and
nice
simply
little-
become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself
Jim
living
staring
as
at the
Jim.
camera.
Whoa, hold on.
Jim.
I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
I don't care, I wanna be
if
Jim
you don't
now.
properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody
That's
else's
pretty
name.
much just what it is, yeah.
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
No.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a
Yes.
meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in
I
front
wanna
of a
press the
different
Jimbo
feature that I
button.
worked very hard on? See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says.
Would
but
it
no.
have?
Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No. No. Jim button. I miss the Jim button. I miss the Jim button. I wanted to be Jim. I'm gonna go jump in an infinite hole.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Are we not through here yet? I think I almost did, but didn't.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
That's depressing. Oh, now they say get well someday.
Or actually,
Yeah.
maybe I should have gone with... No,
I'm
I've made my
so
decision.
happy.
We're moving on.
I'm gonna go jump in this infinite hole. Opening. Rim. Surrounding area. Depth infinite. Infinity. Oh, that's like an actual... What? Sure.
Stanley, here's an idea that
The
I'm
holy
truly
moly,
fond
how
of.
deep
It's never
can we
been done
dig?
before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
We. Oh, there it goes. Getting smaller and smaller.
You see? Isn't it wonderful?
Wow.
One of my more ingenious
Something.
concoctions, if I do say so.
I got a bucket
Now
with
then,
me.
since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you
No.
even more of my ideas for the sequel. Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now.
Yep.
Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's exactly what you're doing right now, but forever.
This is fun. I
There
can move
really
around
are
the hole.
so many other fascinating exhibits that I prepared for you. I really spent quite a lot of time on all this, and I would very much
many
like
times
to
can I
show
jump
you
into
some
this?
more of them.
This is like the
How
closet
about we
again.
go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing,
Stanley, when did you start smoking?
I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe
New
that
mug.
anyone would actually stay in the hole long
Meeting
enough
at
to hit
2
the bottom.
p.m.
Yes, I know. I told you the hole was infinite,
Meeting
but
2
come
p.m..
on. Who actually wants to fall forever?
Just the two of
the
us.
hole
We
was
can make
plenty
it if
deep.
we
It was
try.
more than
Just
deep
the
enough,
two
in
of
my
us.
opinion. Maybe
Just
it's
two
you who
of-
likes
oh, wow,
falling
look at
too
that.
much. Maybe you're the problem.
I am the problem. Every pause button is a Roman numeral
Things got a
2.
little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why
Yes.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
No,
If that
infinite
works
minus
for you,
1 would work,
then
but
go
that's
ahead
still
and
just
press the
infinity.
teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
Yep.
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
The mostly... Oh, it changed to mostly infinite hole.
Oh, for heaven. You see?
Yep.
I was right.
Having my Alice in
problem is
Wonderland
you.
moment here.
The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal.
Very
A
normal.
normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes,
I couldn't
very
help
much
but
so.
feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Gosh,
do it that
how
time.
could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm
Yep.
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I
Yes.
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
It never
even by the
was.
lax overall standards for accountability and marketing.
Because I don't
What's
think.
going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a
little
hole at this
divot.
point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive
See?
divot.
It's a divot.
How
Bonk.
is this still appealing to you?
Yay. I'm in
I
the
know you're
little
obsessed
hole.
with holes, but at this
I'm a
depth,
little man
I
in a
just
little
can't see this
hole.
scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the
Yeah.
teleport button when you're ready to move on.
It's not where it's
Is the teleport button not working?
not working.
You sure?
Not
Well, I
working.
mean-
I promise I'm hitting G.
I really don't have an explanation. Still
I
nothing?
dropped my keyboard.
Well, I suppose.
It's not
There is
working.
one thing I can do to fix this.
You know,
I'm out.
worky.
Goodbye, Stanley.
But what?
You couldn't bear to be away
No.
from the hole, and now
Okay.
you'll get more
Me
time with
Bucket
it
in the
than you
hole
could
now.
ever have asked for. It's
We're
a win for
besties.
everyone. You get
Me
to
and
be with
Bucket
the
are
hole.
besties in
I
the
get to do
hole. We're just
literally
gonna
anything
Crawl
else.
around, play with the mug, play
Take
with
care,
the papers.
Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful
Oh,
rest of
there he goes. Can play with the cigarette butts. It'll be a fun time. We'll do some dances. Boom, ba bum, da bum, bum, da bum, ba da bum, ba da bum, da bum, bum, da bum. The fuck is that? I'm afraid. What's going on? Did he leave me with some music? Oh fuck, we're moving. It's getting bigger. That's what she said. It's getting bigger. Very nice. Okay. Press F to change your perspective. Oh. Stanley! 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 I like that one. That one's very dramatic. Wow. I love this. The infinite hole is my new favorite thing. Change your perception. Yeah. I don't like this one as much. Nope. That is mine. Nope, not at all. I don't like that. I don't hate this one. H? Change your reality. Oh. Okay. It's a little bloody. Yeah. Into the earth we go. Puppies. Space. Blue, purple, beach. Easter Island. Let me go back to the normal. Yes. Can we get some good music going? Good. What is this? Who am I? Hold on a second. Stanley bot? Upside down Stanley? Cartoon Stanley? Claymation Stanley? Super? Oh, this is totally references to other things, huh? That is truly just a cartoon Stanley. Oh, he's drawn now. What's going on? Oh,
Stanley? Stanley?
no.
Stanley!
Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
Bro, I was
drifting away
tripping.
into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley. Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
No.
You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
But I like the tripping.
From the looks
the
of
tripping
things,
was fun.
you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward to all of them.
Uh-huh.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh, we're going. Oh, no, that's it. That is the end. That's an ending. I didn't get to go through the exit. Oh, I'm here. I did
Here
get
we
to go to
are.
the exit.
Go
Okay.
on. Try out some of the new features.
I did that. Did you re-choose my balloons? I got the bucket, though. No, okay. Everything's mostly the same. If not completely the same. I am here. Now I'm leaving. Exit. What's going on here? Art. This
All
is
right.
art.
Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Pretty much,
Ready to
yeah.
move on now?
Where's your briefcase? It's Stanley! Look at the whole little man's here. What is this?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like
Oh.
all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear
these things
yet how
called.
exactly these features will
The
come
circular
together as
theater.
one single coherent video game, but
What's
I
in
can
that?
feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
Somewhere,
Say,
maybe,
let's
yeah.
do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or
Listen,
not it
nothing?
coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay. Me and the bucket will wait.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Bonk. Oh.
I mean, there's potential here, right?
I got more
It's
jumps.
Sort of. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
I want to go in there.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
That is much worse. There's an
Who
epilogue
am I
at
kidding,
least.
Stanley? This
Two
isn't a
infinite holes.
coherent video game at all. It's
You
a
can
lot
jump
of
in the
gags.
infinite hole.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags
So far,
are, they
I'm
wouldn't
loving
stand
it. I
on
like
their
the
own.
bucket.
They would need the structure and the
I do
gameplay
like
of the
bucket.
original.
The infinite hole
Wait.
is pretty vibin'.
Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
And this, my friends, is where I'm going to leave it off. Next time, we will play not the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, but the Stanley Parable 2. I will see you guys in Stanley Parable 2. Bye.